It's the final round of the FR Americas Championship for 2025, and young Texan Titus Sherlock is on a mission to fulfill his dream.
Yeah, Barber Motorsports Park for the final round here is an awesome pick. I love this track. I've been here once around 3 years ago, so it's been a while. I still feel a bit rusty here, but it's good to get back in the groove of it, and the FR car as well. It's very smooth, very fast. It's a super unique track, and it's going to be a little bit tough to overtake on, so qualifying is going to be important, as always, as it is in this championship. And looking forward to getting out there and racing. I haven't had too much running in dirty air yet, so it'll be interesting to see how that's like in a pack as well. It's just been a roller coaster of a season. We've been trading the championship lead over and over. I've had it a few times. Bruno, Nico's had it a few times. To be leading going into the last round is obviously the perfect place to be, but it's not over yet. It's still pretty close. We got 2 races with 50 points on the line in total, so anything can happen, but I'm sitting good being at the top of the championship, and practice has been really positive today as well, so it's looking good. Yeah, the elevation change here is pretty crazy. I'd say it's one of the track with the most elevation change we go to all year maybe. The crests are quite intimidating in a way because you're going 150 miles an hour and you can't see where you're going, so you have to really trust that the car is there, and you have to know the track well and really trust the aerodynamics on the car as well. And a lot of the downhill compressions as well, you really feel it in your neck. It's quite a physical track as well because there's a lot of G-forces going through your neck, through your arms and stuff. So the crests and the turns as you're cresting as well, it makes the car get light at the top. So you have to kind of anticipate that lack of grip that you get, and the car gets dancy. So it's a really fun challenge.
Going into the final qualifying session of the year, Titus knows that it truly is now all or nothing. Qualifying pole for a motor race is a double win. 1, you get to start with a clean road ahead, and 2, you get the psychological edge on the competition. As you've just informed them, you're faster than them. With that plan in mind, Titus puts all the ups and downs of the season out of his mind and heads out to qualify.
Yeah, very intense qualifying. Luckily it came out first in the end. The first set of tires we all did, I was P1 by about 3/10, so I had a little bit of a cushion. The second set I did, I felt a really weird vibration with the car, which wasn't helping. Then I got passed, so I was second. But my team told me that it was only 0.06 of a second, so I knew I had to try to find that last little bit, and I found about half a tenth over second place. So I ended up first, which is nice, but unfortunately we got that grid penalty for tomorrow, so we'll be starting 6th. Yeah, so it's the first time this year we've had 2 official practices, and we didn't know that you couldn't use 2 new sets of tires for that. We thought it was open, because normally we only have 1 practice, so we can use a new set. So we used a new set twice, which unfortunately got a penalty. We didn't know. So that's unfortunate. It didn't really give us an advantage because other people had scrubbed sets, which is pretty much the same thing, but it is what it is. We got to follow the rules. So,
as it stands going into race 1, one of his rivals is on pole, the other is way down the grid.
Ambiato's pretty low. We'll be starting around 11th or 10th, so that's good, but Bruno will be starting first. So just minimize the damage and ultimately try to set a fast lap for Sunday as well. And really just get a good start. It's going to be really tough to pass here, so hopefully just have a good first lap. And after that, maybe pick off another spot or 2, it would be good. But ultimately, just score as many points as I can to try to get a better lap for tomorrow. Yeah, it's bittersweet. It's been such a good season in some ways and such a terrible one in others. And there's a lot of bad luck, but that's racing. My competitors have had bad luck as well. It's not only me. But it's a sad because I'm going to miss being with these boys. They've been a great time this whole year. They've given me such a fast car, and I love racing these cars as well. This might be my last year in the single-seaters. I might be moving to GT cars next year, so I'm going to miss that as well. And awesome place to go out, and hopefully we'll go on high, though.
It's race day, and there's an air of nervous anticipation in the camp. Everyone in the team knows Titus was fastest in qualifying, but with the penalty, he now needs to rely on his racecraft to get him to the front to battle Ribeiro.
We knew Bruno was going to be fast and he was starting on pole, so I just had to finish in the top 3. That was my goal because that's how the mathematics kind of worked out. And luckily, well, unlucky for him, you don't want to see it happen that way. He had a bit of a problem with his car, which gave me a free spot. Ended up finishing second in the end, and my other competitor, Nico, had some other issue as well. So it just gave it to us pretty much. So just really thankful for this team, and that was the race we needed to happen. We knew we could still do it on pace, but we had a few gifts to us as well. So that's how it goes in motorsports sometimes. Yeah, I think we were really quick, but just didn't want to take any risks. I was kind of stuck behind Golan. He was quick as well. It wasn't like I wasn't trying, but I had a few opportunities, but just didn't want to take any risks that were unnecessary and compromise the championship. As well as this track, it's really hard to pass, and following him really destroyed my front tires because of the lack of aero in the front. So the front left was quite dead at the end, so I kind of ran out of pace to attack him. but I also knew it didn't really matter. I would have liked to win, but it is what it is, and it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, they didn't tell me that I was in a good enough spot for the championship, but I think I kind of knew. I knew Nico had a problem. I knew Bruno probably wasn't in the race anymore, and that 18 points would be enough. They were just keeping me updated on my lap times, the gaps, kind of the normal stuff, nothing out of the ordinary. And when I crossed the line, I had a feeling it was enough, and they told me that it was. So a really surreal feeling in the car. That was probably one of the most emotional in laps I've had in my whole life. So yeah, at least Harrison, I'm waiting for a long time.
But may I be the first to introduce you to the 2025 Formula Regional Americas champion, Titus Sherlock. Titus, we've done this for a few years. You have come so close. Vice champion in F4, fourth last year after missing the round at Mid-Ohio. How's it feel, buddy?
It's just surreal for it to be over now. It's crazy. It's been such a roller coaster of a season and a weekend. But all the CrossLink guys did an awesome job. They've given me such a fast car the whole weekend and the whole season. So it's all thanks to them. Thanks to my family, my mom, my uncle, Tony, everyone at home watching. I can't thank you all enough.
Obviously some bad luck for the two drivers who were still in the hunt for the championship coming into this. Did they get on the radio and let you know that was the case, so you didn't have to chase Brady too hard?
Yeah, I knew. I decided to stay where I was. I was trying to press Brady, but he was very quick, and I was losing my front tires quite a bit, but I don't really care anymore. It's fine, so I'm just happy to have it done.
Anybody else to thank?
I think I'm going to say Moses, I'm going to say Gil, Austin, Mark, everyone right there. I'm not going to keep naming because it might take too long, but everybody over there, thank you so much.
Congratulations. Your new champion, ladies and gentlemen, Titus Sherlock with a second place finish. 7 wins and 6 podiums over the course of the season.
Sunday and the final race of the season. With the title in the bag, Titus can finally race unfettered. After 2 seasons of just missing out, he's finally achieved his dream of becoming an FIA American champion. So as he headed into the final race, he was out to show why he deserved to be champion. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I mean, it was the first time I could go into a race this season and just focus on having fun and trying to win and not worrying about points or anything like that. I could just enjoy it, and we did just that. The start was a little bit rough. We kind of fell back to 5th. But after the safety cars, we kind of let the tires cool down again, and we had so much pace. We were definitely the fastest car. And we picked everybody off one by one, and then ultimately got the lead on the last lap in the last corner. So a pretty awesome way to end out the season with a last win. Yeah, it's just been unreal. I mean, to finish with 8 wins in the championship is incredible. We've always been fast. I mean, the only bad luck we've had has just been fate. It hasn't been anyone's fault, Everyone's done such a great job. And before Canada, I thought the championship was over. We were 60-odd points back. And to now be however many ahead I am now, which should probably be in the 40s or something, it's pretty cool. We made such a big comeback. Nobody gave up, and we really persevered. So I couldn't be happier with how this season went. And ups and downs are just part of racing, so I'm really glad we didn't make any major mistakes ourselves, and just kept our heads clean and kept our nose clean and kept finishing races when it mattered, and finishing off with the win one more time is awesome. I got to thank Gil so much. He really believed in me this season, got me here with the goal of winning the championship, and it feels really good to repay him for that and for all that belief. Moses and Larry have given me such a fast car the whole year. Pretty much every track we had the speed to win, and I can't thank them enough for that. Mark on my car, the car has been faultless the whole year, except for some unlucky electrical gremlins that nobody could have prevented, and just everybody. I mean, Dylan, Steven as well, putting in the work every single day at the shop, prepping the cars, making sure they're all in one piece and that they're fast. And everybody here, it's been such an awesome environment, and family, and my teammates as well. It's been a really good relationship with all of them. It's been just a lot of fun as well. It's important to have fun. That's why we do this. It's really easy to get caught up in the politics and whatnot, and just to be able to sit back and enjoy it each and every weekend has been really fun.
First of all, we made the right choice with the right driver right off the bat. I think we put a good team together this year. Everybody worked together. We paid attention to detail. We knew that if we put a good car underneath Titus, he'd do the rest. This was a group effort led by Titus, and I can't say enough good things about him. We never worried about who was behind the wheel. He just, again, we knew if we gave him what he needed, we could win this thing, and we did. Well, instrumentally, we've got good people in the shop full-time. We're very organized there. Every time we come back from a race, we tear into everything. We pay attention to detail. Steven, Dylan, Cruz, main guys in the shop, they never stop. They work 7 days a week. They never stop. And if they do stop, they're calling me saying, hey, we need to look at this. We need to look at that. And if there's any question on anything, we do it. I got to tell you, yesterday was a little surreal because we felt like we needed to finish at least third in these last two races. And when I saw Ambiato's car not leave the grid, I'm like, wow, I mean, we got a chance. And then when I saw Bruno's car came down pit road, I said, we've got this one. It was a huge relief that we got it done a race early, but it still hasn't sunk in yet. So we plan on going to the banquet and having a good time tonight. Well, I think we're going to build on everything that we learned this year. We have already put together a list of things that we want to improve on. Like we did all year, every time we went back to the shop, we looked at everything, tried to do at least one thing better every race, and we certainly got better every race. I think everybody saw that. And I think next year we're going to do the same. We're going to work on a lot of stuff in the off season. We've got a lot of inquiries, potential new drivers. Kai, hopefully we got him in an FR. I think he'll do outstanding. You know, we're looking forward to it. Every year is a challenge, and I guess that's what makes us keep doing this.